Good evening. Thank you for visiting for the 5th week in a row. So, some of you might notice that my title says something negative in it or has a negative connotation like fail. This is because this title is an experiment to see how many viewers watch something that says fail or something negative. I did this because last week when I posted that I was crying, which I was legit crying, come on, there was twice as many views. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with America? And I told my stepmom that I was going to do this as an experiment. I am still going to check in with you, but I wanted to see how many little turds watched my video just to see if something negative or failure happened. Not very nice. But this is what America is. So this is just a proof point, and next week I will tell you how many damn views I got. So, as my check-in for those loyal watchers, I bagged the fitrex.com because it was built for a man and was Ford tough. I am not Ford tough. I am a woman, and I should not have biceps and pecs like a man. So this was my indicator. I was benching as much as the dudes were at the gym. That's not very cool. And so this guy, he was an older guy, he was like, wow, that's way too much. You shouldn't do that. And I was like, well, and then walked by me again. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, shit, probably doing this wrong. So I showed him. Turns out this guy happens to be a personal trainer. And I was like, hey, I'll pay you to make me a workout. And he was like, and there's this thing where you can't really be a personal trainer outside of a gym, coming into this gym, because they have their personal trainers. But I convinced him to, and then he talked to the owner, and he was able to get the owner to let him do it. So anyways, $30 an hour for 4 weeks, 1 hour a week or whatever, and then he makes me workouts, 4 workouts for those 4 weeks. So essentially I have 4 months worth of workouts essentially. So what I'm going to do is just recycle them for the 4 months, the 4 different workouts, and then I'll be set. But each workout has 4 different muscle groups that it works out. So it's not not each workout, but each thing he has me do. There's 10 things that I do, but each thing that I do works out 4 muscle groups at the same time. So it's really worth it. It's about centering your core and a lot of posturing and stability. So that's really good. Moving on. What is going on with me? Oh, I decided not to weigh myself anymore because I took some of your advice, and you said, some of you said that it didn't help you to have a scale, and I feel like that's probably true. So I'm gonna tell my scale to kick rocks because A, it sucks, and it's been off weird. It will change in a matter of minutes. So I know that it's off. So it's unreliable. I also followed, I think Mackenzie said this, to measure myself instead, and I'd see different results. So that's what I did. I made a journal of what my weight is per month. So I'm going to weigh myself monthly and then measure my my limbs and my center. So I measured my arms and my legs and my thighs and my calves and my hips and all the good stuff. I measured my calves because I have fat calves and I really like boots. And because my freaking calves are so fat, I can't fit into boots and it sucks. So I measured those to see how much more working out I have to do on those. What else is going on with me? Oh, I got my midterm results back. I choked on my statistics, but we knew that was going to happen. I have a 75% in the class as a whole. I got a 68.9% on the in the midterm, and there's no way to see what the results were, what I got wrong, and that really sucks because it's a cumulative final, and it's well, how am I supposed to study for the crap that I got wrong if I don't know what I got wrong? My teacher is a little ass backwards. It's alright though, because I hired a tutor too. Don't worry. FYI, don't take math statistics online because A, there's no guarantee that your teacher's going to be awesome and answer any of your questions like mine. Mine doesn't. She doesn't. So now I'm stuck hiring a tutor once a week just to teach me this shit because I don't know how to do it. It's stupid. It's not that I don't know the formulas. It's just that like, you can't teach yourself that. That's just impossible. I don't know. Anyway, should we check in with Chucky? 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 Chuck? Chuck? There he is. Oh, he's mad at me. He's been running away because he's a bastard. That's awesome. He runs. Like, I'll let him go to the bathroom for 2 minutes, and that little turd takes off. Okay, he's in timeout. Anyway, what else did I find out last week? Oh, on Friday, my husband told me that he wasn't going to be around on Valentine's Day, which really sucks because it's our first year as a married couple that we're not going to spend Valentine's Day together. And all of you might think, well, that's a stupid consumer holiday. Not for me and my family, on both sides of my family, because I come from a divorced family. It was a huge deal. Valentine's Day was a big deal. Because they would my dad would always get me flowers and we'd always go out to eat dinner with my family. And then on my mom's side, my mom decorates for an entire month for Valentine's Day. And there's candy everywhere and it's so Valentine's Day over there, and it's so hard to go over there when you're on a diet because there's candy bowls with little heart candies everywhere, and anyway, Valentine's Day has always been special in my family. It's not been a consumer holiday ever in my family. It's always been about showing each other love. My mom always gets me cards, and my dad always gets me flowers, and my husband always gets me makeup. Now, those might seem like things that consumers get. Yeah. But why not? I get my husband stuff just because all the time. So it doesn't matter. It just is another day. But yeah, it's a day that we freaking show we love each other, alright? So quit talking about how it's a consumer holiday. That make no sense. See how I made a lot of sense in that sentence? That's how much you make sense when you say that Valentine's Day is a consumer holiday, because that is just rude, especially for the people that love it. Anyway, my nose really itches, I'm sorry. I am going to end this video. This is going to be my longest video. I just wanted to see how many of you watched the negativity that didn't flow in this video at all, if you noticed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. Tell you the result of how many viewers watched this just because it said something negative. Alright, love you guys. And I will talk to you next Monday. But it's almost technically Tuesday. I'm posting these a little late, so bear with me. Okay, love you, bye.